Hi, I'm Brian. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the best source for white paper topics. One thing I've seen that's pretty consistent across all industries where companies are putting out white papers is that they tend to be pretty dull. It seems like they're often written to satisfy the consensus of a committee and not to convince a prospective skeptical customer. Unfortunately, if your white paper isn't compelling, it's not going to get downloaded or read. Now, many marketing people think it's an accomplishment just to get a white paper out there, and it is. But if it doesn't grab the reader and compel them to read it all the way to the end, then there isn't any point in going to all the trouble of releasing it. I mean, you could just print out a copy and put it in the trophy case along with all the marketing department's other accomplishments. Because for a white paper to be a success, it has to have a goal, and then it has to meet or exceed that goal. All right, so where do you go to find the most compelling topics for your white paper? If you've seen my other white paper videos or read my book, How to Write a White Paper in One Day, you know that I'm big on finding published sources to back up your arguments. So a good place to look for hot topics would be industry blogs, podcasts, and trade publications. But I say those are only good places to look, not the best. That's because they're all ideas and opinions. The best place, in my opinion, to get white paper topics is from salespeople. That's right. Talk to your company's sales staff. In marketing, you can have theories and generalizations and customer personas, but salespeople interact with and understand real people who have decided to buy. You know, models and personas are useful, but they are simplifications, and actual customers are a lot more complex. You might already know that the two most compelling motivators for people to spend money are fear and aspiration. You know, what do they worry about when it's 3 a.m. and they can't get back to sleep? Or what is their happiest daydream scenario? If you can help them achieve either of those two, they will read your white paper and likely to become your customer. So, when you talk to your salespeople, what should you be asking them about? Well, you should first of all come up with a list of questions and then ask them things that kind of delve into the short-term and long-term reasons that customers decide to buy. You know, things like what led up to this decision? What was the actual trigger to buy? Why do people who decide not to buy, not buy? I mean, what do they tell you? And then what has been surprising about people's buying decisions? Get a picture of their real motivations, not just what you imagine their motivations are or what they should be to make the most sense. And then you can come up with your most compelling white paper subjects. If you need to write a white paper right away, you can get my book, How to Write a White Paper in One Day. It's also an audiobook if you like that. I have a course on Udemy. There's links down below. And I just appreciate you watching this video, and I will be back with more of these soon. Thanks.